Wants to work here, spin inside, fade away off the glass for two. Four on the shot clock, and Frida just picked the pocket of Erickson. Now dribble down in, little head fake, goes for the layup, got Eddie in the blocks. Wants to work inside, kicks it back out. Frida for a three. Yeah!
Your number 7 Colorado women's basketball team with another victory. They win it by 30 over Boston University. Hi, everybody. Voice of the Buffs. Mark Johnson back in the Buffalo Stampede. Highlight of that ball game, Frida Foreman, great Colorado Buffalo, becomes the 34th Buff in women's basketball history to go over 1,000 points. Game was actually pretty close to the first 3 quarters, but then the final flame rolled around, and the Buffs dominated, plus 26 in the 4th quarter, and end up walking away. And afterward, we heard from head coach J.R. Payne and the 1,000-point scorer. Presented by Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment made to chill. Celebrate responsibly.
We have such a rich tradition of success in our women's basketball program, and so it really is truly an honor, I think, to have players in our program now that have had enough success individually and collectively to be able to pass people like that. I love the relationships that our alums have with our current players. Like Shelly will be the first one to celebrate Jalen passing her record. Kate Fagan will be the first one, you know, to reach out to Frida to celebrate that, and I think that's really, really special. So congrats to those guys on that. Glad we had a 4th quarter. That's what my mom just said to me. Yeah, just stagnant, kind of passive in the first 3 quarters of the game. Got to be able to figure it out, and we did. So proud of them for that.
Yeah, it feels really great. I think it's something that I obviously dream of scoring a lot of points and contributing to the program. So I'm really happy that I got to do that, especially here at CU. It means a lot to me to have been here for these 3 and 4th year and do that.
So the Buffs get the victory over Boston University. Then a few days later, they're down in Colorado Springs, get a 16-point win. Frida Foreman again in the middle of everything for Colorado. She had 23 points, including 5 3-pointers. And by the way, she moved into 5th all-time in the career scoring list at the University of Colorado. The Buffaloes were able to play 14 players in the day, getting key contributions from Sarah Rose Smith off the bench. The senior transfer had 11 points, 8 rebounds in her 17 minutes. Kendall Wetta also effective off the pine with 8.6 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 assists. Redshirt freshman Shalomi Sanders checked in for the Buffs for the first time this season, hitting a late 3-pointer for her first career points as a Colorado player. The Buffaloes out-rebounded the Falcons by 19, 40-30, and Quay Miller snagged a team-high 9 boards. Colorado had 15 offensive rebounds, scoring 11 second-chance points and totaling 40 points in the paint. And finally, the 7th-rated Buffaloes return home here to Boulder to take on UT Arlington. That's an early one at Tuesday morning at 11 a.m. Every year, the team holds a field trip day of sorts for area kids to come experience Colorado basketball with games and a chance to meet the athletes. The concourse was packed with youngsters prior to tip-off, and eventually they made their way out to the seats to watch the Buffs take care of the Mavericks. And afterwards, we heard from head coach J.R. Payne.
You know, for me, it's not necessarily about having just lots of people in the building, but it's an opportunity for the young people of our community to come and see how awesome these guys are, how cool college is, how cool college athletics is. And so, you know, there was probably at least 1,000 young kids today that came and got to witness what is so special about college athletics. So really excited that we were able to do that. And yeah, just a lot of great things and a lot of areas to continue to work on. You know, throughout the season, you're trying to get better. Every day you're trying to be better. As coaches, we're kind of wired to look at the weaknesses or look at the areas that we can improve. But I'm also, you know, smart enough to be able to celebrate the really great things that we did as well. So proud of lots of things in the stat sheet and excited for some opportunity to focus on ourselves in the next couple weeks.
So after taking care of the Mavericks, the CU women have got some time off. In fact, they're not back in action until December 21st when Northern Colorado comes to the event center. And then after that, the Buffs will open up Pac-12 conference play on December 30th against the Utes of Utah. Coming up next in the Buffalo Stampede, we're going to recap the men's week of basketball. My partner Scott Wilkie will join us after a break.